Let's make some homemade incense using herbs, spices, and essential oils. I recently expressed to one of my good friends that I wanted to continue exploring herbs through making incense, and she heard me and bought me a ticket to an incense making workshop in Brooklyn. And so, what you see me doing here is making her a thank you gift to express my gratitude. And she told me that she likes scents that are earthy, woodsy, and grassy. So, what you see me doing now is going through some of the herbs that I have at home to try to find a scent profile that I think that she would like. Some of the herbs that I used in this incense are marshmallow root powder, which is really the binder and the combustible that helps the incense stay lit. I used cedarwood, lemon balm, blue vervain, dill, star anise, bergamot, and rose water. And what you see here is me kind of mixing everything together in a bowl, then putting it in my grinder, grinding it all so that it has a nice even consistency. And then I'm going to start adding the essential oil, which is bergamot. At this point, I think it's starting to smell really interesting, and so I'm already kind of liking the direction so far. The bergamot is supposed to add like a citrusy scent, and then I'm adding some rose water as the binder to keep it all together and bring it to sort of like a Play-Doh-y consistency. What I really like about using herbs is that herbs are so powerful for so many things. They're good for healing, they're good for aromas, they're good for topical use. You can make teas with them, you can make lotions and perfumes. You can also use them for magic and spiritual uses. And specifically incense, like its actual history comes from spiritual use. So I love that I'm able to select the herbs that I want, not just for scent, but also for intention and purpose. So what you see me doing here is using my hands to mold the cones. I know that some tools do exist for doing this, but I really actually prefer the tactile part of this process. It helps me to stay grounded, be present, and it feels kind of therapeutic. So yeah. Also, I know this is a terrible angle. Please don't judge my double chin. So these are the cones, and I think they actually came out really cute, decent size, which I like. Nobody likes a small cone. And I came out with about 17 of them. Okay, so it's been about 4 days. My incense cones have dried and they dried out perfectly. But I wanted to share with you guys how they came out. They came out honestly pretty decent, I would say. The shapes are very organic looking and not perfect, but I kind of like that. One time I gave a friend a gift and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like it's not perfect. And they were like, honestly, that's my favorite part about it. And I feel like I've been kind of